to Highwire Improv Sunday afternoon shows. Sunday afternoon is always relative. If you're on the East Coast, if you're in Central Time, if you're in Mountain Time, it's technically now the afternoon. If you're elsewhere in the world, it might not be the afternoon, but it's still the Highwire online improv shows, and we're excited to have you here today. If you're seeing this after the fact, who knows what day or time it is, but we're still happy you're watching. That's the beauty of recorded and live performance. We have 3 great shows for you this afternoon. Closing out our block will be Heirloom. At 2:30 will be Miss Chu Advises, and we are going to kick off with a very long-running, wonderful team from the Inner City Improv group called Unicorn Kingdom. Before we get started to bring them out, just a little bit of an overview for the day. We've got 3 shows now. We've got our Sunday weekly jam at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then we've got a couple more shows this evening at 8 o'clock. If I recall correctly, there's probably an Inner City jam on Sunday night as well. I'm sure they can tell you about it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're in the Baltimore area, on Wednesdays, we are still doing our in-person workshops / jams. Go on our website or Facebook or Instagram to find out more about those. Otherwise, tune into YouTube. We've got shows all week, as always. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Please welcome the wonderful folks to the stage of Unicorn Kingdom.
Happy Sunday! We are once more Unicorn Kingdom from Inner City Improv. We are an internet venue, and we actually all happen to be in the same country today, which is something new for us. And so what we'd like for our set is, could you give me, and you can put it in the chat or you can shout it out. We'd like an object in your garage that's maybe something unusual that you have in your garage.
A lantern.
A lantern. Thank you.
Thank you, lantern.
Hark! Who goes there?
It's me, the Lantern King.
You have not been known in these parts of the kingdom in so long, my liege. We thought that thou had gone astray for permanent work along the coast.
No. I just took a little time off because I had to get my rotator cuff fixed from holding up this lantern. It's it's hurt my shoulder immensely.
Forgive my indiscretion, sir, but you mean you've experienced modern medicine?
No, it wasn't modern medicine. I went into meditation, and then I used the old yoga to strengthen my shoulder.
Education from the East? That's so above the level I'm allowed to comment, since you are the Lantern King. But I will bite my tongue, forsooth.
Oh, please tell me what you're thinking.
I am thinking that thou hast dabbled in witchcraft, and thou shalt be evermore cursed.
Are you calling me a witch?
No, I'm just saying you've been operated on by a witch.
Sorry to interrupt. It is me, the letter bearer. I come with a letter for you, sir. It is your bill from your recent medical procedure with the yoga master.
Wait. What is this? I can't.
Your bill.
It is a facturation, sir, of the costs incurred by your surgery,
Okay,
obviously.
but what amount? I don't understand this amount. 1 gazillion?
I don't know why, but it appears to be in Finnish marka. Have thou been abroad?
I am only the letter bearer.
Sweet. Yoga class is going to start soon. I have to tell you something before the teacher gets here, though.
What is it, Linda?
Class is going to start now. Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to roll your shoulders. We've been seeing a lot of people that are stuck like this.
I'll tell you later, Jeff.
No speaking in the yoga class. You have to work it. And you have to think about sending the light source like a laser vibrating in to the bone marrow to quickly rip it out.
Linda, I really want you to tell me, what is it?
Well, you know, Mrs. Stacy?
Mm-hmm.
And then you work on the other arm. Same thing. Light.
She's really a witch.
Who said which? Who said which?
He did.
Oh, wait.
It was Tom. Tom said it.
That's a lie. Class will have to end as I take these matters in my hands. You all will be sorry. I am triggered by that word.
Which word?
Ah! Don't take me!
Oh, man, I am just sore from head to toe. Just
You know,
head
they
to
say
toe.
it's good for you.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I might live a few years longer,
Yeah.
but at what price?
Oh, 1 to 2 hours a day?
But over the course of several years, there's my 2 years.
Oh, and then there's the dietary changes. I forgot to mention that. Like, starting now, the food will be blander. No dairy. Nothing spicy. No sugar if you can help it. Definitely not after 7. Coffee stops at noon. Oh, and while we're at it, fewer carbs.
Tag up Brian. You told him he had to eat less carbs.
I did.
Bring back Brian and get rid of Lindsay and Michael, please.
Listen to anything, man.
My God, I'm so weak and tired. Do we have to stay on this? Just water. Water.
I don't think it's worth it. I would rather not have those extra years and instead have some carbs.
Keep going, guys. Keep going while I keep eating this ice cream.
What flavor do you have now?
Vanilla. I've always had vanilla. That's all I ever had. Keep going. Keep going.
Tag out Danelle and Brian. You ate ice cream right in front of them?
Yeah.
Bro, you are savage.
And I'm skinnier and healthier than both of them.
You just did that thing where you stick a spoon in the Ben & Jerry's and twist and you eat the whole thing like it's a popsicle?
You know
Take
what?
out David and Lindsay and bring in Alex. What? I can't even see you. It's like you've disappeared. And your goat is so skinny. What the? You need to do these experiments on somebody else besides your poor little goat and
Tag
you.
out Danelle. So she called you to your face, Mr. Skinny Guy, and that's why you want to sue her. For
Exactly.
disrespecting your appearance.
I know. I know.
Well,
She
the good
insulted
news
me.
is we're in the state of Ohio. You can actually sue your employer for criticizing your physical appearance. It's the only state that's gotten with the program. So
Also, she insulted my goat too.
she insulted your goat.
Yes.
Oh, that's a horse of a
Both
different
me-
color.
Yeah. It's a goat, not a horse.
Oh, I'm a lawyer. I don't really do metaphors that well. But if you want to have me on retainer, you just need to sign right here.
Okay.
The first 10 hours are free because I like you and I want to see her suffer. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Tag out Alex.
Got a tea time at 12.
You convince him to sue his employer? You're so savage.
What am I gonna do? I went to medical school and law school. Like I gotta do something with my free time. I'm just rolling in dough in free time, you know.
If they ever figure out that we're in on this together,
I hope not, because that would be a conflict of interest for like several different things.
that's why
Bro, I don't know.
I got Lindsay.
I'm so baked.
Hey, I heard that you were in this with somebody else. Is that true?
Oh, I didn't mean to do anything. Look.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare me what? What are you
No.
going to dare me? Oh, her?
Her. How?
Oh.
Yeah, be in it with someone else. Yes.
It's a misunderstanding. I was talking about his goat being skinny. I didn't say he was a skinny kid or anything. And
now his kid. You brought the kid into it too.
Look, I thought I was gonna meet Flannel Guy. He's like so comforting, and I was
Tag out Brian and Nelson. Okay, so this might blow your mind, but I'm a doctor and a lawyer and an expert on language. I had a lot of free time and scholarships. Kid, for a small human child, actually comes from the young name for a baby goat. So when you said skinny kid, it was both defaming the goat and the person.
It's so complicated.
So you're double sued now.
Sweep and bring back Alex. Sir, in addition to being the lantern bearer's male person, I am also the keeper of the nicknames. We heard that you did not like the nickname that was given to you, Skinny Man, so we have options for you here on this list.
You have a list already?
Yes, of course. I am the keeper of the nicknames.
Oh, I heard your nicknames your nickname lists are legendary. I mean, may I ask you, Lantern Keeper, what's your nickname?
My nickname is Skid Mark Sammy, but that's I don't like talking about it.
What? Why don't you? I mean, you're the keeper of You're also keeper of nicknames. Why don't you pick yourself a better nickname? I mean, who wants to be called Skid Mark Sammy?
Tag out Alex. No, you're called Skid Mark because you're a race car driver, but would you think that could be misconstrued as something a little bit more lavatorial, like say.
Lavatorial, you mean?
Like, the lavatory. Like it sounds like rhymes with alright, but it's really shite,
Yeah, shite should be shite mark, Sammy?
No, I wouldn't. You're going down the wrong fork in the road. You wanna back up and make the skid marks in the other direction. I would just go by Sammy.
Take out Lindsay. Bring back Alex. Look, you gotta lighten up, man. I didn't mean to use all those words. I don't even know what they mean. I didn't know. You lighten up. I'm a good person.
Okay.
And
I'll forgive you under one condition, that I give you a new nickname.
I feel like we're being watched.
Council of Nicknames is assembled. What is the nickname you grant?
Yes, I want to call her Pippi Longstockings.
I'm sorry, was that Pimpy Longstockings or Pippi Longstockings?
Pippi.
Oh, good, because that other one is already trademarked by a stripper in Las Vegas, so that's okay. That could be your name. But if you ever decide to register for the Actors Guild, you're gonna have to change it.
So you won't sue me if you call me Pippi Longstockings?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think that's lunch. Court's in recess.
Sweep.
Oh, sweep. I got so much to do.
Okay, lay it on me.
All right. We're lost. We might starve. We've got about 2 hours of water left, but that's definitely a dire wolf. But I want to say I've really enjoyed this night.
Grinch!
What are all those voices in the background?
I need to hear them again to identify them. Dire wolf, puppy, Grendel.
Somebody's watching over us and we're lost.
Affleck!
Insurance guy.
It might not be so much watching over us as watching us. There's a bit of a difference there.
Oh. Well, I can say this. This is the only time that I've ever had anybody watch me.
Tag out Michael.
Wait, what?
Tag out Lindsay.
Brown.
Tag out Lindsay.
Wait, you guys are freaking me out. What is it? What's up with him?
Oh, wait, sorry.
Hey.
No horseplay. Adult Swim.
Hey, Stacy, you got a headache again?
Yeah, I get them all the time.
You know what the problem is, right?
Is it my stressful lifestyle?
Well, there's that. And it's Jeff.
Jeff is giving me headaches?
Did somebody call me?
Oh, brother, see, he's always here. Hi, Jeff.
Hi. Hey, if I'm causing problems, I'll leave.
See, look, your headache got worse as soon as he popped up.
Yeah, it feels like someone's trying to force a lemon into my ear.
Ooh.
Did I hear somebody call me again?
Oh, gotcha.
Hi, Jeff.
Oh, if I'm causing that much trouble, I'll leave.
I'm going to lock the door, okay?
Feels like
Oh, don't lock the door. I heard you needed a doctor, right? Neighbors have been complaining.
You look like a lantern witch. I don't know if my insurance will cover me to see you.
Oh, that's rude. Do not call me insulting.
Tag out everybody but Danelle.
I can't believe it.
Yes, I've heard that they called you Lantern Witch.
Indeed.
I am also the human resources manager, so if you want to bring some action against them, I have the right under the lamp. I have this.
I would like to bring action. I would like to bring a chainsaw.
Exactly. Now,
I would like to shred all the legal papers that have any inclination that allow this kind of nonsense to occur.
gotcha. Do you happen to have your own lantern, by the way? This one went out like years ago.
Oh, you want my own lantern? Well, I've got to.
Here I am. I'm your magical lantern.
Here's my magical lantern. Bless his heart.
Why don't you talk, huh?
Oh, it's a special thing that only special lanterns can do.
I love my special lantern.
We're best friends.
Such is the problem of working a municipal job.
Oh, you've got some bugs on you again, lantern. Let me wipe those nasty things off of you.
Oh, I wish I wasn't nicknamed Poop in My Pants Polly. Shouldn't have chose that name.
Lantern.
Yes.
Sometimes I wish it was just you and me in the world. You know?
Yes. You know, I'm going to put my handle down slightly now.
Yes, you can rest. You can rest. You know, Lantern, sometimes when people carry you, they get sore in their shoulders. And I have to admit, that makes me kind of happy inside because you never make me sore.
That's because I have the magic within me. And you have the magic within you.
It's a magic.
Magic.
Actually, Lantern, the next thing in my mail bin was your emancipation paperwork that you filled out. You're now free. So.
I'm free to fly away.
I am no one now. It's so dark. It's so dark and scary. I don't even know if people are looking at me or below. What are those noises?
Affleck!
So stressful.
I brought you some water. Mwah.
Sweep.
Melting slowly and slower. I can't partially melting now.
Let's just sweep this pile of goo out of the way.
You found another pile of goo, Frederick?
Yeah, just I don't know. It seemed like they're everywhere. It's weird. Every time it rains, there's like 4 less witches living around us and like piles of goo everywhere. I don't get it.
I don't totally get it either. I mean, I think witches are just nice, misunderstood people. It's a shame that they're disappearing. Oh. There's the dancing witch right now. Let's tell her how much we appreciate her and hope she doesn't disappear.
We appreciate you, dancing witch. You bring our lives joy. Oh, look, it's the disco witch.
Yes.
His moves are so like strangely sexually charged, but in a weird sort of retro way.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm one of the Harlem Globetrotters. I'm coming to do the water trick. The water thing.
It's a Chicago sports fan witch.
Oh.
They're always disappointed in everything.
I shouldn't have done that.
You'll get them next year. You'll get them next year.
Yeah. Let me clean this water stain off the floor before anyone
Disco
trips
witch.
on it.
Tell us your. Oh, they've all disappeared.
Just
started to rain. No wonder.
How so whimsical.
Sweep. Cut to a bunch of raindrops falling from the sky.
Oh my God, bro! This is so whack.
Aim for that witch.
Yeah. Oh, got her.
Nice day.
Back to the dancing witches.
And that's how the water cycle works. You can Google it if you don't believe in witches. I guarantee you it's completely true.
Is that why you have me up here dancing again?
Yes, because if you stop dancing, I'll turn you into a wish and then a pile of goo.
Ooh, then I can dance the night through.
Would any of you be interested maybe in exchanging nicknames? I see you're doing the samba.
My nickname is Puffy Mother. Would you like to go for the rest of your life called Puffy Mother?
Well, it's sort of better than crapped in my pants Crandall.
Or
I am not taking that name.
Yes,
How dare you?
Or Hop Along Harry.
Ugh.
You want to trade, though? I'll trade with you.
Really? I can be Long Harry. You'll be crapping your pants Crandall?
Yeah. Just call me Crappy Crandall, for sure.
Same characters, new scene. As a notary, I've never been asked to verify switched names, but this has got to be the weirdest day in my life.
Do you happen to want a useless lantern? My arm is stuck in this.
I really don't. I work in an office with thousands of pieces of paper. I really don't want open flame anywhere, but welcome to the world, crapped in your pants, Harry. Let me know if you want your will read.
Did she get our names mixed up again?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I stamped both of these. You're gonna have to go to the courthouse if you want to switch it. You're both now called crapped in your pants, Harry.
Tag out Lindsay.
I should have stayed as Skid Mark Sam.
Do you, crapped in your pants, Harry, and you, hop along pants, take each other to be lawfully wedded, and the new name of crapped in your pants, hop along, Harry Krangle? Both of you?
Can we just use initials for that?
Sweep. I am not going to this wedding.
That's our show. Thank you, Highwire.
Oh,
We're
my
Unicorn
goodness.
Kingdom.
Highwire.
So Inner City does not have a jam tonight, but they
Thank you
do
for saying
next
that.
week at 6 p.m. Pacific.
6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Awesome.
We're switching to a monthly jam for the summer at least, because just everyone's out doing things more, and we want to rather get more people one night than like a few people every, scattered sort of thing. So
That is what I call reasonable decision making.
Look us up on Facebook. Like
Yes.
us.
Facebook has our schedule for the upcoming jams.
Yes,
for next
wonderful.
We need to be liked.
Please
Show your
like
shirt,
them.
Ryan.
Yes,
Thank
always good work with the merch. I see at least Inner City shirts and a mug. There's some mugs. The mugs always come in strong. Really. Also, the Chicago White
Our
Sox
mugs.
apparently.
Bathing suit.
That.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
we can merch you as well.
Eh, Amazing.
I
Oh,
want
wow. Thank you so much. As always, check out Inner City Improv. They're on Facebook. That's the best place to find info about them. They also have a website, but it's 2022. It's weird to type in a full URL these days. Just go to Facebook and learn more. And thank you, Unicorn Kingdom, for another wonderful show. As
Great
always.
job, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank
Here's
you.
Highwire. Bye.
All right. Before we start our next show, want to let you know a few things going on in Highwire land. We are taking a decent-sized break between our last in-person show and our next in-person show. If you want to check that out, the next in-person show will be on July 16th, and then one on July 21st. You'll get information on those on Facebook and Instagram are the best places. If you don't follow us on Eventbrite and you're in the Baltimore area, totally recommend you do that. It's the best way to get notifications as soon as tickets become available. And then we also have our in-person jams. We've got a couple special ones coming up for the rest of June. This week we have Jam Against the Patriarchy. And then on the 22nd and the 29th, we have our Pride Jams open to all LGBTQIA plus improvisers. They're going to be hosted at the Roland Park Community Center in Baltimore. If you're not from Baltimore, you have no idea what that place is. It's a neighborhood in Baltimore and a community center within that neighborhood. And it's conveniently located to residents of Baltimore. Check that out. Info on Facebook, Instagram, Eventbrite, as always. And check us out for more shows all week as usual. If you're in the Baltimore area, I also recommend you check out FamFest, which is a wonderful festival being put up by a group of Black improvisers roughly around the East Coast, centered on Baltimore. It's going to be in Baltimore 2 days on the 17th and 18th. A bunch of great programming, workshops, panels, and a ton of shows. Check that out at famimprovfestival.com. Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's exciting. Awesome. With no further ado, now that I've successfully used the time up to the half part of the hour, I'd love to move on to our second of 3 shows for this afternoon block. And please welcome to the stage the performance of Miss Chu Advises.
Well, hello. I'm Miss Chu, obviously. You know me already from the last time. So I was thinking that all of you definitely need more advices about basically everything, because I feel that everyone is completely lost. I don't know what's happening to the world, but I am here to help, to provide. So I, of course, would need to have a suggestion, to ask a question. I would like to ask for one definition about what a middle age crisis means. Can I get a definition from someone? Not because I don't know. Obviously, I've been there lots of times for longer time in the world. Not knowing if what you've been doing still matters. Okay, I know it's hard, and we've been there, all of us, or we're going there, all of us, if we're lucky, actually, if we manage to survive this life. So when I started reaching a certain age, of course, I started getting certain type of comments from people, men and women, both, saying anything against anyone about hot waves, cold waves. I've never experienced that, never ever experienced that. And I've never actually understood what middle age crisis means. I've never been in crisis. I've always been stable as a table, if you wish. But I know that a lot of people out there suffer psychologically, mentally, from all these comments they get from friends and family and relatives and online and offline. So what I would like to advise you when you hear something like, oh, you're like this because you have like middle age crisis, is to punch and hit and kick. That's the best. No one would expect that. People expect verbal conflict. But when you punch, they are surprised. Of course, you cannot really punch them because they can sue you. So you have to find another way to punch legally. So you can use fruits. You can use your dog, for example, and then you can blame it on it, and it will be okay. No, that's not true. It's never okay. I mean, look at me getting emotional. When you expect from me to be strong and provide wisdom, but that's sometimes impossible even for people like me. Because middle age crises, they exist. And they come with emotions and feelings, and there is nothing wrong with that. There is really nothing wrong with that. It's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. Just find a way to be happy. You know, start traveling more, start meeting people. For example, I remember I went to, of course, to Paris, because who doesn't want to go there? And I wanted to do some workout. I didn't feel comfortable in my body, if I can put it like this. So I went to this gym and I met this trainer, and we agreed that he was going to coach me, and we started with the trainings. And every time he was like, come on, you're not that old, do your best. And I stole his whistle. And when I did that, The next day, I saw him crying because this was his favorite whistle, and also because he was also suffering from middle-age crisis. What I did, I went there, I hugged him, I then took him to a coffee, and I bought him cake. Because the truth is that everything feels better and easier with a big piece of cake. And now with this teacher, Charles, we're very good friends. We were married for a while, for 4 months. It didn't work, but we are still very, very good friends. I really trust him. We help each other a lot. And now, even after so many years, 11 years, yes, after this period of my life is behind me, I still get very emotional about that. And I wanted to tell you that there is nothing wrong in being emotional. I took a lot of selfies back then. Unfortunately, there were no smartphones, so I took selfies with my photo camera, and they are not perfect, but who's perfect? What does even perfect mean? So yeah, it's true that you sometimes do something and you have no idea what you're doing or why you're doing this. But that's why life is so beautiful, because you are a human being and you're allowed to be lost and to be stupid times. No, my nose starts running. So don't be afraid. Be yourself. I know that you're 20 years old or 22 or 23, and you're thinking, what the hell is she talking about? I'm so young. And by the time I'm in my 40s, the medicine will advance enough to do something for this middle-age crisis. No one will be middle-aged. No one will get old. But come on, wake up. That will never happen. We will get old. Nothing helps. And aging and being old is amazing. It is amazing. I was sure it would be awful, but it's very good. It's one of the best things in my life. No one expects from you to have the perfect body, perfectly fit. No one expects from you to have the perfect skin or the perfect hair. You can finally be yourself, your best version. Your children are grown-ups. You're divorced several times. You have the dream job. And you're finally able to travel with your dogs or your cats. And it's amazing. It's great. And you have all these friends, and they're real friends. They're not friends just for one party or whatever. They're there for you every time, while they're still alive, of course. But this also happens to everyone, I mean. Yeah, it's just part of life. It's just actually it's just next level. I think I'm getting just so much more intelligent every single day. I don't read books, just sometimes, but not really. I learn from life. I am sucking from life because life is the best teacher. It's not, you cannot find a good teacher at university, or you cannot find any wisdom, real wisdom in books. Yeah, interesting stories, yes. Some facts, of course. But life, that's the real school. Life is where you learn. I am not very young anymore, obviously, but I've never been happier. I have, at the moment, 2 boyfriends. Sex has never been better, just between us. I am enjoying life, and this is exactly what each one of you should do. Just close your books, turn off your computers, and start learning from the real resource. One day, when I'm not here anymore, that will happen. As I said, it's normal, happens to everyone. There will be so many people remembering me, my advices. And I will look from somewhere, and I will be even happier because I did good. I helped a lot of people. I was thinking to write a book once, but just as I said, I don't read books. Just sometimes, but so that's why I do graffiti. I do graffiti all over the world, and if you start traveling, you will be able to read them with all the wisdom I wrote, I put in them. So life and this planet and every single country and every single town and city on this planet, this is your book written by me. You know, nobody deletes or cleans my graffiti. They try several times, but once they read them, they're like, this is just too good. So this is what I had to tell you today. I hope it brought wisdom. I hope you are happier now. Just open your heart and open your mind for the beauty that surrounds us. Every single soul on this planet is beautiful and wise. Less than me, but still. Just remember me, call me. My phone number is on my Facebook and my Instagram. So if you want to call me, do that. Don't be afraid. I don't charge much. I charge enough. And I will provide more because I do have more. Thank you. And love.
Oh my goodness. I don't know how to deal with the fact that I have a large number of books behind me, but I will take this advice to heart. Thank you so much, and tune in again next month for more important advice from Ms. Chu. Thank you so much.
Definitely. See you. Bye.
As well. Yes. Goodbye. Whew. I need to take a short break. Thank you all so much for joining us here on Highwire Improv. As you can see, there's always something new to learn and something new to grow in, whether that's your improv journey or elsewhere. And we thank you so much for being here. And until our next show later this Sunday, please take that with you and see what it brings you, and go out and do something, like live some life. I think that's